Progress requires order, and order requires obedience.
Have some more control. You call it madness? About too long have we waited, and we will take our revenge.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the official Universe Madness live stream. We come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and we just had an epic reveal of our official gameplay footage. We're going to talk all about that tonight, but before we get into all that, let me introduce my co-host with the most and fellow team member, LA, what did you think of that?
Oh my God, absolutely insane. It's all coming together and these moments are so exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a game, and you see it, a fully polished version. We're gonna do some the director's cut, some audio commentary here in a second. But yeah, I mean, this is it. We're in the final stages of the playable alpha. Then we move into our pack sale. We'll have the actual ability to play the alpha later in the year, and then by mid Q1, Q2 of 2026, we'll have the full release of the game. So that is the plan. We're way ahead of schedule. I mean, I said this in one of our earlier meetings, LA, or in our other AMA, but what other game, Web 2 or Web 3, has been able to build a AAA quality game, even in an alpha state, within less than a year, right? It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but breaking barriers and doing things that have never been done before.
Yeah, 100%, and we'll talk a lot about that in a minute too. Yeah, about cross genre, the PvP dueling, never before seen in a card game. So, all right, awesome. One last thing before we get started, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps get the word out and helps us get the game in front of even more people. All right, I am going to pull up the video that we just released. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It's about 20 minutes, and I'm going to mute the audio so I can talk over it. But I just want to point out a couple of things as we go. But this is, again, the full alpha gameplay loop. Go ahead and start here, and then I'll pause it so I can speak on it too. Here, hang on one sec. All right, so here you go. So this is the, oh, hang on, I'm going to pause it actually. All right, so as you can see, this is the title screen. You play the game, load it up, settings, exit. What isn't available right now in the playable alpha, but will be available in the full release, is the deck building. So when you have the alpha, you get a predetermined set of cards that you can play your opponent with. That's pretty standard. Again, there's a lot of time and effort into the actual cards. And I'll talk about it a little bit more as we go, but some of the cards displayed may also change in terms of their power and mana and health and attack. So there will be some rebalancing as we go, and the game, is actually being played by more people. It's pretty common in trading card games that there is a bit of adjustments, and it's cool because it's a digital. So when you're playing in the physical world, it's very hard to balance the stats because you can't change on the fly. That being said, we're going to keep it to a minimum because we know that people buy cards based on the meta of the game, and obviously you wouldn't want to buy a really powerful card and then have it nerfed later on. That would definitely reduce the value. So everything that will be set in stone until and then once the cards are actually tradable, and again with our pack sale, we should have everything dialed in to the best of our ability. So just want to start with that. But yeah, here you go. So you would again in the playable alpha, all you choose is either Edric or Agatha. And we will have the option to either create a room where you can match with a friend, or you will be able to play against an AI. So we have a very cool AI, artificial intelligence option as well. So you can play immediately and not have to worry about matchmaking or anything like that. Obviously, we have our intros. We've showed these before. Each character will have their own unique intro, and you'll be able to buy certain cards to update with a custom intro as well. This is your mulligan phase. Again, typical in any trading card game. You can choose your cards and from your deck to start with. And then yeah, just I wanted to highlight the overall. Obviously, the duel mechanism. As you can see, you have to play at least 18 worth of cards that will trigger the duel. So there will be a specific requirement up in the upper left there for you to trigger that. And then yeah, we'll just go through it a little quicker here. Your special ability is down here in the bottom left next to your mana. It's red. That red eye is your special for Agatha, and the blue is for Edric. And we'll have info on all that. Let me fast forward a little bit. There was obviously some, legendary moves. Every card has their own special animation or static, depending on the rarity. And then once it's played, it will do a special effect as well. So fast forward a little more. All right, so one other thing, so yeah, even that like different card effects. So depending on what happens, as you saw, there was that like frost behind one of the cards. So all the cards that are played, this is a legendary. It's a great example. This is actually one of, if you were in the pre-sale, you have a chance to get that card, and it fills your hand with cotton candy that can be used to buff your different opponents. And you can choose to, again, either attack or summon the cards, or attack your opponent. And the ultimate goal is to get your opponent's life to 0. Oh, this is a good one I want to show too. So, again, this is a legendary animation. It fills your opponent's hand with rockets, and just your hand and your opponent's hand. And just look at the attention to detail when this rocket goes off. I mean, it's just like that right there. I love that. So subtle but so realistic. So really really powerful stuff. And then I wanted to highlight. Oh, so let me. All right, so coming up here is what we call the unstoppable popcorn, or unstable popcorn. And it's a popcorn machine, so that fills your opponent's hand with popcorn. And just the particle effects are amazing because we're using Unreal and Unity. The particle effects and the animations are just incredible. I mean, again, I've played a lot of trading card games, and not only are we the first to be in a fully 3D environment, but just the attention to detail in terms of all the subtle animations. Like, look at that, the popcorn, falls on the floor. See the dirt that flies off when you hit your opponent, like those little things. Even in a flat tabletop game, is very again something that we're doing that nobody else is. So, all right, let's fast forward a little bit. Again, I don't want to spend too much time. As you can see, major attacks have their own effects too. Oh, that was a good thing to highlight. So you have a timer. Each opponent gets, I believe, 60 seconds to choose. And what happens is it'll show it down here on the floor. So if you look when you're getting close to your time being up, there'll be a clock, yeah, right there, that appears, and so that will go all the way around in a circle. And if you don't choose in that time, then you automatically end your turn. All right, a little farther. Yeah, and so Edric is obviously a zombie pirate character, so a lot of his summoners are undead, and when they die, they give an AoE area attack as well. And there's even healing cards, as you saw playing that fish character, will give you healing. And then these cards are specific, yeah, to, I was going to show what already happened. There's some cards. Oh, here's another legendary throwing down these eggs. And yeah, so this will be different eggs that end up hatching, or magic eggs that kill your opponent. You'll see that in a second as we go. So again, Agatha is more of a control character, which means, you know, there'll be different abilities that give her more powerful cards and fill her deck more to have more options to play. So, all right, let's fast forward a little more. Again, the Pufflepuff or Puffle stuff, I forget her name. It's in our original pre-sale, so she's cool. Let's see what else. We're gonna get to the deadly duel here in a minute. There was one more legendary too I missed. I can't go back and find it, but there's a new legendary we haven't shown yet. That here you go. Here's some of those cards. Her being a control character, as you can see, they just keep drawing from her deck and attacking her opponent. So, but yeah, there's a new legendary that summons Pirate Edric's ship. So make sure you look out for that. It's a little earlier in the video, but that's a legendary move that we haven't showed. So, all right, so here we go. Here, we're going to trigger the deadly duel. Agatha is going to trigger it now that her opponent's health is low. The whole idea is that you want to trigger the deadly duel when their health is low, and then you want to finish them. Now, what you're going to see, again, there's some back and forth taunting and smack talk. And then it's a rock, paper, scissors mechanic. So, you know, if you pick attack or feign or block, it will determine what you do. And if you win multiple times in a row, you get a mega attack that's like an 8 damage. So, and again, you can counter as well. So you saw the angle of the camera shift. That's because right now, Edric is casting. It's his turn. And here he goes with the big move, but she countered it. Maybe, oh, countered it again. Let's see if he can get it off. Boom. Yeah. Oh, she blocked it. So there you go. When you counter, then it switches, and now you can cast again. So now, oh, no, I countered again. So again, it goes back and forth like that until, you know, your opponent's health is 0. But you don't kill your opponent unless you win after you have triggered the deadly duel. So you're going to see that even though Edric wins and Agatha doesn't in this part right here, it goes back to the card game because it didn't do a finishing move to actually end the game because Agatha triggered the deadly duel. So in order to win fully, you have to trigger the deadly duel and win that battle. So just again, and we're working on the mechanisms that are the win conditions, but that's what it is right now. So as you can see, now you're playing again, and we're waiting for Edric now to trigger the deadly duel. And then we'll see what happens. There you go. So he triggered it now. And so if Edric wins, then the game is over. And we'll see. I like the confetti. When they block the spell, it turns into confetti. So, and here you go. Here's the major 8 attack. Boom, got her. One more of those, and it's game over. All right, there you have it. So now it triggered the epic finishing move. As you can see, pretty brutal, but we love it. There you have it. So, and of course, the unveiling, the main character has to be defeated, right? No victories here. So, unless this is the first play, you get a defeat, and that's his victory move. And all the intros, all the victory moves, all the assassinations will be those. That's part of the card pack sale. Is that you'll get unique items that will determine different finishing moves and different taunts, stuff like that. So there you have it, LA. Pretty amazing, huh?
Literally so cool. And there's so many little Easter eggs in there, like you kind of pointed out, that if they're really watching closely, they can find.
Yeah, totally. And there is still, again, the UI is not perfect. I noticed in some of it the mana count doesn't update. So again, just realize that some of this is still subject to change, but we're as close to the playable alpha as it gets. So we'll polish it further over the next few weeks. If you're in the pre-sale and have an alpha key, you'll have first access. Again, hopefully by then we also have the marketplace up, so those of you that have an alpha key that don't want to play can sell it to somebody that does. And we will be also giving out private alpha keys to some streamers as well. So if you have a big following and you want to play the game for your audience, reach out to us and we'll get you on the alpha list. I know R2R is going to be doing that. We have some other Twitch streamers that are interested. The only thing that may delay things a little bit, again, just to be fully transparent, if we do get a major deal with a Web 2 publisher, sometimes they don't like to have a playable alpha out. We'll still be able to give those that have alpha keys access and some streamers, but sometimes they don't want to have the game released before the actual playable version. But if that happens, that means that we have multi-million-dollar investment at that point. So it would be through a Netflix gaming or a Steam or any of the big publishers that are out there. So that would be the only caveat. But again, we'll do what we can to make sure you guys get a chance to play. And here we are. So all right, awesome. I have some other alpha I want to share, and those are cards. So 3 new cards. Every week we're showing new cards, and if you have questions, please feel free to ask as well. But I want to go through. So this one is familiar. You guys will know this little guy. I love him. He's one of my favorite cards. And that is Fib. Oh, Mr. Fib. I love him.
I love this one.
Yeah, so he's one of my favorites. This little rich toad bathing in all of his money reminds me almost of like a Mr. Scrooge or a Duck McScrooge from DuckTales swimming in his money. So this one's really cool. This will be for both characters. It's a neutral, meaning you can play both. And the other 2 are for Agatha only. So there he is, Fib, and he'll be animated as well. You can see the animated one in our title, on our exit video. So, all right, and then, all right. So this is for Agatha only. This is the judge. So again, Agatha is a control player, relying on different spells that add to her deck. different laws, as you heard in the video. A new law is in motion. That's her whole deal. So this is one of her characters, or cards rather, the judge, and another one of hers. A game wouldn't be a game without the warden. So there he is, the warden. That is another one of her characters. The warden is pretty much in any game out there. But that's our version, and he's responsible for keeping all the wizarding mischief under control. So there you go, the warden. So all right, there you go. Those are the 3 for this week. And again, all these will be available in our new pack sale. We're still working on that. I have the developers are trying to give me a hard deadline that we can work backwards from. It'll still be about a month away. We're looking at September, October for the pack sale, but we'll give everybody as much heads up as we can, and we'll be working on a lot of advertising. LA, we've been in about 3 different ad meetings over the last 2 weeks. We're trying to ramp it all up. I know we've been looking at Galaxy campaigns, some Twitch influencers. So yeah, we're full speed ahead, right?
Yeah, we've been in a lot of marketing meetings recently. We are definitely exploring to fine-tune the optimal ways to do the marketing, both for the pack sale and for the alpha release. And so we are in the thick of it right now. Exciting times.
Yeah, no doubt. So we'll give some more updates on that as we go. But there you have it. Another awesome AMA. Again, we try to keep these around 30 minutes.
We're not done yet.
Oh, we have more alpha. I love it. All right. What's next, LA?
Yeah, we are opening up the ambassador form again.
Oh man, how could I forget? I didn't want to steal your thunder. Go ahead, LA. Yeah.
Because we are accepting 1 to 2 new ambassadors for September, and now is the time to apply. So you have, over the next 2 weeks, we'll be accepting applications. And I'm going to post this in the groups as well, but make sure to apply as soon as possible because we are taking a break from the AMAs next week, and I'm not going to be on here to remind you. And so ambassadors are a pivotal part of our growth. They have been absolutely killing it. They're doing such a great job. There are tasks that they complete every month that involves, sharing posts on their social media, reaching out to some influencers, doing chat with each other in some outside Discord and Telegram groups, and just helping us to spread the word about HVM and GG as much as possible. And they earn great rewards. There's a bi-monthly rewards packet that comes with 3 different in-game items, including an epic card. And they also qualify for competitions every month. And so they can win up to 10,000 carnival tickets every month, which as you know, will allow them to buy some really exciting in-game items. And so it really pays to be an ambassador. They get early alpha every single week, so they find out about everything first, and they'll have a lot of perks when it's time for the pack sale, the game release, where they'll get early access to things. And so it really pays to be an ambassador.
Absolutely, LA. So yeah, I know that's near and dear to us. We've been really doing a grassroots effort, and all of you that are ambassadors have been killing it. We've had some great engagement lately. They got to see this gameplay loop a week ago or earlier this week. So again, like Ella said, they get first access to everything, first looks. I just sent out all the ticket prizes today. I know one of the winners was Steve Raider. Shout out to Steve. He actually does some giveaways for those tickets too. So make sure you're following his channel as well. One of our OGs goes way back with me and Splinterland. So shout out to him. And yeah, shout out to all of you. So again, even if you're not an ambassador, helping us share the word and spread the word is super beneficial. I know R2R was in here earlier, and now I see Ryan, Degenerate Passive Income. Hey, brother. He says, if I had hair, I would look like Edric when I wake up in the morning. So, yeah, man, no doubt. I gotta love the crazy hair. It's zombie meets, putting your finger in a light socket. So totally. All right, awesome. Any other questions before we jump off? We have a little more time here. Again, next week we are going to take a week off. LA and I have been burning a candle at both ends. We have some family obligations and just need a little bit of break. But we've been doing weekly AMAs now for almost a year. So, I mean, anything you could ever want to know about HVM, we're here every week to talk about it. And we love hearing from all of you and how excited you are for the game happening and all of that. So let's see what else. So yeah, D5 everybody says, I might be the best player because I have all the inside alpha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been trying to play it, but you know, there's some people that really take it seriously and are going to learn all the meta to be competitive. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing. That's for sure. You know, part of building this game is building something I would want to play. So that's definitely gonna happen. And we'll have all kinds of cool stuff. We'll do competitions. We'll do game nights. You know, win some GG, win some EMP. We'll have a lot of fun together with the game for sure. So awesome. Yep. Cross that bridge if it happens. Yeah, absolutely. In regards to the publishers. So yeah, some of them have non-disclosure agreements, but if we get to that point, like I said, we have $1 million or more to finish the game in an incredible state. Rather than 4 characters for the final release, we have 8. You know, we double the cards. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it for sure. All right, awesome. Oh, and one more. All right, there he is, Philly Trades. Good to see you, brother. One of our longtime supporters. He was part of the pre-sale. A great guy. He's always showing love. So yeah, he was late as usual. But yeah, no spoilers. Make sure you go through and watch the premiere and then this video after. We had the like I said, the premiere and then the director's cut version here. So yeah. All right, awesome. Yeah, great to see all of you. We had a record number today, almost 60 of you live. So that's great. That shows we're growing and you guys are excited. I mean, the market's heating up. Usually GameFi doesn't really take off till the end of the cycle anyway, but we are poised to make that happen. So thank you all for being here. Please help spread the word. LA, any final words before we wrap it up?
Yeah, it's so good to see you all here. We are growing every single week, and I love when we get to share new alpha. So thanks for being here. We will see you all on the 28th.
All right, there you have it. So yes, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that we come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, except for next week. We're going to skip a week. We'll see you in 2 weeks on the 28th. So, all right, good night, good day. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
We're witnessing the future of GameFi right before our eyes.
I think this might be the biggest thing in 24, coming into 25.
We want to push the boundaries of what trading card games can be and build something where the player really feels like they're stepping inside the huge fantasy world.
There's so much more magic ahead.